My mom was a single mom, and she had me while she was in high school, so she wasn't able to finish high school, because back then, folks that are pregnant didn't go to high school. You had to leave. So it wasn't, I just wanted to make sure that I had some better opportunities than what I saw with my family. But then I loved school, so it was an easy choice on that one.
My first encouragement actually came from my husband. He very much encouraged me and believed in my potential. I had worked off and on, and I was one of those people that did not think I needed a piece of paper to actually prove my worth or to show how I could work and what I could do. And so I was working some and taking care of my family as well. And he encouraged me, and I started taking that first college class at our local community college, and I took a few more and a few more. And then as I took more classes, I became more interested. I took more interesting classes. And I always say that as I took more of those classes, it opened me up. When you take that first class that you think you don't need to take, like you take that art history class and you think, why am I taking this art history class? And then it just opens you up and you realize you're taking and learning about things that you didn't think you really had an interest in, but you did. So that kind of changed my mindset about college as a whole.
My inspiration actually came from my family. I grew up in a working class family, and both my parents were immigrants who didn't speak English very well. So to them, education was sort of a luxury they couldn't have, and it was kind of like, I think to me it was kind of like an opportunity they gave up so they could support us. And so that kind of inspired me to attend college so I could kind of honor their sacrifice for my future.
I remember my first year in a history class. It was taught by a graduate student, and when he handed me the paper, he said, "This was the worst paper I ever read in my entire life." And he said, "I'm going to give you another opportunity to redo this paper, but I want you to go to the writing center." And for me, I didn't even know what a writing center was. When I showed up, again, more graduate students, probably work study students, assisting us with how to write a paper, and I didn't know what to ask. I'm like, I got a low grade, I'm here to get extra credit, what do I do? And their response was, well, what do you think? And so they were really trying to probe us to really discover and find out what we should do to improve rather than just giving us the answers. And for the first time, I was so uncomfortable but at the same time, I accepted that fact and I extended that to going to the library to get assistance with how to work on my presentation. They had tutors there to help you and to even watch you as you were presenting on a PowerPoint. They gave you guidance. So it was really just just accepting that, you're gonna be placed in uncomfortable situations, but acknowledge that and embrace it, and soon you'll overcome that. So don't be afraid to seek out assistance, because they're really there to help support you. Miss Regina McCoy, and that's really what changed my life as a college student, was finding that mentor who could connect with you, who could guide you, and really support you. And so for 6 years, Ms. McCoy was my mentor through my undergraduate and graduate program, guiding me as a first gen and really giving me that mindset of how to really think and the expectations of being a faculty or professional. One of the first things was your smartphone. She's like, "Do you have a smartphone?" I was like, "Yes." "Well, then install your mail app on there and monitor your student email." That's the first thing. She taught me how to respond to emails in a professional manner and not just saying, "Hey, are you free?" There's a certain way to go about it in a professional manner. So I think for me, the biggest inspiration in what how I became a college student to finish was finding a mentor to guide me along the way. So I encourage you all as well to connect with faculty, and if you identify a mentor, develop that relationship, because they really do have the expertise to kind of guide you and help you as you explore and find careers that you're interested in.